Majuba. We pay homage, it's the Ilajuba. We seek the great spirit's approval, manifest in the ancestral maneuver. As the Orishas move you, my child, let me speak to your spirit. You warriors calling a little louder, I want you to hear it. Just face it, don't fear it. Your mirror reflection, revere it. Shadow work, you will clear it. Just the seasons will change. You are called to rise. Open your eyes, realize, rearrange. It's not a game, press past through your pain. We are not mediocre nor mundane. You are great now, claim your new name. Break free from the chains. I just want you to see through and see true. See yourself as all of the mind sees you. The God in you, manifest your breakthrough. Standing tall, seeing life from a bird's eye view. While manifesting your old dude. Yeah. We keep it real life and reveal. It's all in me, my destiny. I will find, follow, fulfill my destiny. Majuba, we pay homage, it's the Ilajuba. We seek the great spirit's approval, manifest in the ancestral maneuver. As the Orishas move you. Just the Ilajuba.
Aboraboye, this is Oluofa Kolade with the Kaifa Temple. We welcome you to our Ifa Temple service. Thank you so much for joining us. I want us to begin with prayer. So let us begin. Mojuba loro, mojuba leda, mojuba oloro mare, mojuba bobo mole, mojuba bobo male, mojuba bobo kuntambele soloro mare, mojuba Miss Mother Dear Lucy Daniels Mary, mojuba Doris Hall, mojuba basement, sini mojuba Akademi, mojuba Akademi Waka, mojuba Dale, mojuba Zani, mojuba Naga, mojuba Kapit Homes, mojuba Kapit Wakas, mojuba Kenida, mojuba Kenida, mojuba Askari, mojuba James Owens, mojuba Benina Tuni. No black Adenas, I go sing them, Mujuba Egu, Timbilis, a little Ifa, we ask for your support today. Please, follow them on ward off our death, with our sickness, with our cases and controversy, with our fight, litigation, losses, and all our fights from all of us today. Support everyone who is listening, all of their loved ones and their family members today. Ifa, we chant the Odu Ifa, Obaraika, 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 Abobo, Aboya, Abo Fayin Takoko. Alara was initiated to Ifa. Ajero was also initiated to Ifa. They met Ifa in this world and they left Ifa in this world. Let all my enemies leave me in this world. It is Ifa that sees the end of those who are initiated to it. Let all my enemies leave me in this world. It is Eshu who sees the end of those who prepared it. Let all of our enemies leave us in this world. It is the path that sees the end of those who trek it. Let all of our enemies leave us in this world. It is the dump site that sees the end of those who put refuge in it. Let all of our enemies leave us in this world. Let our enemies leave us in this world. It is the hope that sees the end of all those who died. Let all of our enemies leave us in this world. Olodumare, we ask today that you would make sure that our enemies will never triumph against us. Make sure that they will precede us. Let them leave us in this world. I share, if I would pray for good health today. I ask for everyone here to be blessed with good health. If I says, Alapete nu Alábọ̀mọ́ ẹ̀kún aṣọ funfun mẹ́ta ní ọ̀ṣà ńlá mú wá ilé ayé èèkàn ní gún dàbórí pìdán èkejì ní òrìṣà alábọ̀lẹ̀ ìkẹtẹ́ ní àjíǹde ara tèmi kí àjíǹde ara ọ̀jẹ̀mí. Ifá, please ward off all death from us. Let us be seen as health, because health is wealth. Help us to have good health today. Please ward off all death, ward off sickness, ward off cases, controversy, ward off fights, litigation, losses in our life. Advice from us, bring forth to us in life, wealth, good spouse, good children, healing, joy, justice, peace of mind, victory, and all good things of life. If I please move our enemies out of the way, give us honor. Imakami many amo, imakami many ano, imakami many adeloku, samole, tori ifa lonimi, evora timpanini, enibana mi, ati ifa lelejo. Ifa, please support us. Ashewu, Ifa, support us. Move my ego out of the way so that we can hear good Ifa this morning. We can hear words from you. Ashe, 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 Oshe Aruela. Tiny of the feet of two bullets, drop of a Kumarian is not big enough to use this headgear. Had I been enough to use this headgear, I would have taken it home and done my head with it. Easy five decorations to Arola. I'm going spiritual mission to Jibbling. The clone looks been sent from it. Consult and make a rich clone. Arola was expecting and Jibbling. Oshe Arola is a better wolf. Oshe Tra. I kick in and baggy side. Abstract sharp living century cast off. UCB man. Share from a little man. If in a water, you should be wealthy, you should be wealthy. I kick in baggy side, and the mouth wants that Jibana share, and the mouth of an wool. If not, you shall joy, surely joy. I kick in baggy side, and the mouth wants that Jibana share, the mouth of an wool. If not, you shall have victory, surely victory. I kick in baggy side, and the mouth wants that Jibana share, and the mouth of an wool. So, maybe so, surely shall it be. Sure. Àṣẹ òrìṣà lẹ́nu mi, àṣẹ òrìṣà lẹ́nu mi. Gbogbo tí mo bá màmá wí o, ìrúmọlẹ̀ ó bà. Ifá ọba ọ̀wà àṣẹ òrìṣà lẹ́nu mi. Bí mo dúró, tí mo súré. Bí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀, tí mo súré. Bí mo kúnlẹ̀, tí mo súré. Bí mo jókòó, tí mo súré. Ire tí mo sùn, orí ti bọ́. Orí ẹni làrúrẹ̀ ẹni yọ. Orí ẹni làrúrẹ̀ ẹni. Ojúlọ mi fà wá mórí. Orí ẹni làrúrẹ̀ ẹni. Gbogbo rẹ̀ já azú. Ifá ọba lóru. Àti bàtà azú. Ifá ọba lóru. Oshe Aruela, Ifá ti bọ́. Olodumare and the divinities, we ask that you will continue to ward off all death, continue to ward off all sickness, ward off cases and controversy, ward off fights from us today. Bring forth to us long life, give us wealth, give us victory, help us to find, follow, and fulfill our destiny today. Ashe, Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Oboto. Good morning, Ekaro. Good morning once again. This is Oluwa Fakola Day of Idinka Ifa Temple. We welcome you to our Ifa Temple service. I want to give people the moment to like and share. Please share this with your friends, family members, loved ones. This is going to be a very powerful Ifa message. Also, today, just want to shout out everyone who participated. Yesterday, we had a very beneficial, a very successful Odun Ifa for the year Odu. Everything went very well. The Ebo was accepted beautifully. Thank you to all of those who participated. And if you would like to contribute, you still can. Also, if you want to take a look and be a part of the process of the Ebo, you can watch it on YouTube. It'll be on there, it'll be up on there, and it'll be up on Facebook as well. So I want to give everyone that opportunity, and I encourage everyone to engage in the chat. Please engage in the chat portion and let us know where you're tuning in from, and we will give you shout outs at the very end. All right, so let's jump into it. So what we're talking about today is going to be very interesting. I've talked about it a few times, but I think it's something that we cannot emphasize enough. So many of us spend our lives trying to hide our past, trying to hide our scars, trying to hide what we've been through. We cover those scars up with makeup, we cover them with titles, we cover them with success and money, we cover them up with religion. But Ifa is teaching us something differently. Ifa says that it is those things that scarred you. Your scars are not your shame. They are qualifications. Everybody wants a testimony, but no one wants to engage in the trauma that created the testimony. Let's look at the Odu Ifa Ogbe She. Ifa says, even if I will die, I will struggle. I will certainly put up a good fight. These were the declaration of Ifa to the cripple. The same was declared to the blind. They were advised to offer elbow, and they both complied. Before long, not too far, the crippled walked. The blind saw. What is Ifa telling us? So the story, there was a crippled man who couldn't walk, and there was a blind man who couldn't see. Both were born that way. What happened? Well, everything changed. Ifa refused to let them become victims to their circumstance. They went for Ifa consultation and they were told, keep on fighting, keep on living, keep on moving, offer Ebo. And that is how they healed. You can overcome some things you were born with. Do not let your present condition become your permanent identity. Your condition is not your identity. Your diagnosis is not your destiny. Your setback is not the final chapter. Ifa never told them to quit. They were healed because they refused to surrender. Healing often begins before circumstance changes. Destiny belongs to those who keep fighting. Think of this. I read about Nikola Tesla, for example. And Nikola Tesla demonstrated traits of autism. At that time, they probably didn't diagnose it as such, but he had autism. Yet, he developed a system for distributing alternating current electricity. This laid the foundation for modern robotics and wireless communication. To think that his hyper-focused traits and his repetitive movement traits, his stimming, contributed to his groundbreaking work in physics that shapes the way we see the world now. Ifa is telling you the story of Nikola Tesla's life. Don't surrender before the fight is over. Let's look at Ogbedi. Ifa says, the insignificance of an awo is only for today. Tomorrow he will grow up and become great. The banana tree stays by the river and enjoys comfort and regal. The awo ola menimola, they were the ones, those were the Ifa declarations to my suffering ends today. The child of Agbaniregi, when coming from heaven to earth, he was advised to offer Ebo. He complied. Today my suffering ends. Tomorrow it shall turn to comfort. When the dundun drum is struck with a stick, 200 jingles will dance and shake in response. Today, my suffering ends. Tomorrow, it shall turn to comfort. What is Ifa telling us? Stop judging your life by today's chapter. Every destiny has an expiration date on suffering. Delay is not denial. Today's obscurity often protects tomorrow's greatness. Your future is already moving even while you're hurting, while you're in pain, while you're in trauma. Your future is still happening. Seasons will change. Ifa is telling us that tomorrow's, not only today's. Ifa is telling us that tomorrow's will be better than our today's. Today is not tomorrow. Let's look at the Odu Ifa, Irete Ewori, in terms of going to battle. Ifa says the strong tuft of hair on the head of a babalawo and the tough beads around the neck of an herbalist. A babalawo who is well trained in Ifa is not in the rank of any herbalist who has 800 pots of strong charms. This was Ifa cast for Orunmila when 1,460 herbalists were against him. Ifa is the owner of the wealth charm. Ifa is the owner of the spouse charm. Ifa is the owner of the charm for children. Ifa is the owner for the charm of all area life. Ifa is Oganranran Ele Gungun Ma Wale. Give no importance to the mother of an herbalist who says that Ifa is nothing. If I am charged, I will recite my Ifa and claim all the charms that belong to the herbalist. Ifa is Oganranran Ele Gungun Wale. That is such a beautiful, powerful verse. I love it. Why? Ifa is giving us triumph. Ifa is giving us a victory story. What happened? In this Odu, 1,460 herbalists, 1,460 herbalists. And what is that? Individuals who work charms, individuals who encant the dead, who conjure these forces. They united against Orunmila. Who won? It wasn't the crowd that won. Ifa won. What is Ifa telling us? Opposition is evidence that your assignment matters. When you have odds against you, when it's very, very difficult, when it's haters hiding in the bushes, haters hiding in the trees, haters coming out the woodworks, it is evident that your assignment is powerful, that your assignment is going to affect the world. And the deep thing about it is those haters know before you know. They see you before you see you. And they act accordingly. Opposition is evidence that your assignment matters. Small destinies rarely attract great resistance. If you ain't about nothing, it's going to be a fairly easy road. But if you're about something powerful, about something earth-shaking and moving and transformative, you will meet with resistance. Never confuse resistance with rejection. The battle often reveals the value of the prize. The harder you battle, the stronger the issue, the stronger the reward. The more investment that you put in will reveal even greater the prize. God does not always remove the opposition. Sometimes when we pray, oh Lord Omare, please remove these troubles. And Olodumare doesn't always just remove them. The Orisha don't always remove those issues. Oftentimes, the Irumole, the Orisha Olodumare as well equip us with the strength, the fortitude to outlast the opposition. Ifa gives supremacy and superiority through wisdom, not noise. So when we think of this, numbers don't determine victory. Numbers don't always matter. Whoever is the popular one don't matter. It's who God chooses. The size of your enemies will reveal to you the size of your destiny. So when we think of this, your scars become your credentials. They become the notes on your CV. They become the notes on your resume in the cosmic world. They show that you've been through something and you triumphed over it. Your scars become your credentials. When we think of this, let's look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan initially was cut from his first high school basketball team. That rejection did something to Michael Jordan. It affected him in a way that made him lock in for the future. That created a work ethic. And now, many honor him as one of the greatest players of basketball of all time, if not the greatest. When we think of Harriet Tubman suffered a powerful head injury. She had seizures, she had nightmares, she had scars, but she didn't lead people despite her scars. She led people because she understood the assignment. In a sense, it was as if those scars, that injury, that trauma, created a gateway that made her sensitive to spirit, that made her sensitive to the world, to allow her to get us free. Pain develops authority. I know pain is painful, but the pain is doing something to us. It's transforming us. It's taking us to another level. Pain is developing authority. Survival of the pain creates wisdom. Experience creates confidence. And your scar is your diploma. Let's look at this final Ifa verse. And this comes from Ewori Asorin. What does Ifa say? Let us add apple to esuru bitter yam and salt to banana. This was the Ifa cast for Olomo Jingin when crying that his blessings, his goodness is too late coming from heaven. He was advised to offer Ebo. He complied. Bow Jingin, Bede Muke. It is time to feel happy and celebrate. We shall all rejoice over this matter. It is surely time for celebration. Olomo Jingin cried because his blessings were delayed. They were coming too slow. it wasn't moving like he wanted it to move. Ifa answered, "Now is the time to celebrate. Our rewards often come when the obstacles have been subdued. You gotta go through it. We shall not blame witches or wizards or other people simply because we have not seen our blessings yet. It is simply not time. Stop asking, who delayed me? Who is manipulating and messing in my life? Instead, ask, all right, Olodumare, what are you developing? What are you developing with this pain I'm going through? What are you developing with these issues that I'm experiencing? What are you developing? Because I've done everything I can do. This is a God issue. Ifa is doing something. Your blessings arrive after the obstacle. Your scar is the receipt that you survived it. My scars are proof that I healed. Your scar says, I have already survived what I thought would kill me, what even enemies thought would kill me. Your divorce, it made you choose differently. Your addiction made you value sobriety. Your poverty made you appreciate provision. Your rejection made you independent and sovereign. Your abuse made you protective. Your grief made you compassionate. Scars are not evidence that God abandoned you. They are evidence that Olodumare trusted you to survive what was necessary to become who you were meant to be. When you think about this, we shouldn't focus on the enemies. Let's focus on the prize, on the divine path, because ultimately this is above the haters. So this morning, I'm not calling people whose lives are perfect. I'm not calling or speaking to people who are individuals who haven't gone through anything. I want to talk to people with scars. I want to talk to people who got some issues, who had a little shaky moment back in the day, who have been through something. I want to talk to folks who got scars from being betrayed, from being divorced, being addicted, rejected, abused. I want to talk to people who have been disappointed, who gave up, who thought about giving up on God, who thought about rejecting Ifa but didn't. Today, stop hiding those scars, because Ifa is saying that your scars are not proof that Olodumare abandoned you. Those scars are actually proof that you survived long enough to fulfill your destiny. Aboru Aboye, thank you so much for joining us and being a part of this today. So, like I said, yesterday was a really blessed day. If you want to tune in and check it out, you can go to our well, it's not on the website. It is on the YouTube site. So if you want to check out the Ebo, you can go there. If you want to contribute to the Ebo, you can do so as well. Whatever donation you have is suffice. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Idinka, please donate, support the movement. I want to thank Iya Ia, Barbara Powers, for your support, your donations. May Olodumare bless you. We want to thank all of those individuals who are supporting the movement of Idinka and Oluofakola Day and how we are spreading Ifa. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for that. Also, this coming week will be my 21st year of being a priest of Eshu. So we're going to have my Eshu festival. I would say next Saturday, but I'm going to be doing things like all week from the 1st to the 4th. I believe Saturday is the 4th. So if you would like to participate or be a part or contribute, please do. And also we will be doing prayers for the community on that day as well. So also those of you who would like to be involved in the Omoawo program, which is a program where we educate Babalawo Ati Yanifa, teach them how to do the things that we're doing here. Please, please, please communicate with me, direct message me, and we can get to it. Thank you so much. Barbara, thank you so much for your contributions and your attention. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Brother T? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Carrie Conyers, good to see you. Boy, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we're working on something like that right now. Yes, thank you. All right. So, Olodumare, we thank you for life, health, strength, food, clothing, and shelter. We thank you for putting that love and that joy in us. Help us to truly, truly, truly find, follow, and fulfill our destiny. Help us not to quit in the middle of the process. Help us to know that even now, even in difficulty, you are forming something. Thank you. Help us. Thank you so much again. We will see you next week, and hopefully, if you are interested, you'll participate in our Eshu feeding and our Eshu festival coming up this Saturday. Coming up. All right. Aboy.